everybody. Joy here. Yes. Joy in the vast emptiness of this room. You can see that I have emptied this entire room here. Remember the stairs where I always hung my quilts? And remember over here where I always hung my quilts? Now all that's left is the holes in the wall. But you can see Jerry's surround sound speakers are still on the wall. And his projector is still on the wall. And his big screen and some of his boxes. He removed some amplifier or something, I don't know, but whatever he removed, my record player doesn't work anymore. So I told you to keep vacuuming. All the furniture that was in here is in our new house. All right, it's not new, but you know, new to us. Because we didn't have any living room furniture up there, and we didn't want the living room furniture from here. We were going to leave it here and sell it with the house, because the whole house is painted to match the living room furniture here. Downstairs, with the dark greens and the dark burgundies. So we were just going to leave that here. Hopefully the people that bought the house would want it. I would if I was buying it, but I already bought it. So, this part's carpeted, and you might remember when I moved from my Edmond house, I had the extra tables I bought because I made a sewing room up there. And so I put wood down on this part, the part you can't see. I put wood down there, and we put new carpet all through the house, and I wish we hadn't because we used to have blue carpet and I loved it, but I just keep looking at it and thinking, I guess I could vacuum. I love these vacuums. I own 4 or 5 of these vacuums. Canmore used to make these, Sears. I don't think they even make them anymore. And I just love them because you can put this, I mean, what is this, a carpet commercial, a vacuum commercial? You can put that thing on it, you know, and do carpets with it, or you can put the other thing and do floors. So I just love these. I have a green one, an orange one, a gold one, and a purple one. What other color did I have? I had a white one. I think the white one broke. I mean, it was like 25, 30 years old. So the gold one's up there, and the purple one's downstairs. I think the green one broke too. It did. The green one broke. So I really just have 3 now. I'd buy more, but they don't make them anymore. Not like this. They messed them up. They changed the design. They're all goofy now. And who cares about that? Nobody. So I got on the scales this morning because everything seems to be baggy and saggy on me suddenly. That dress I made with the stripes, I got it all done. And I looked at the video and I thought, well, good grief, that thing still looks like a giant bag. I've measured myself. I'm not, maybe 1 inch smaller here and there. Everything seems so big. So I got on the scale and it seems I've lost 7 pounds. What is it about if your husband doesn't eat? I know what it is. If he doesn't eat, I'm not cooking. So I'll eat a bowl of cereal, or I'll eat a banana, or I'll eat some crackers, and I'm not cooking. If he isn't eating, I'm not cooking. So with him not eating, I guess I wasn't eating much either. And we wouldn't go to any restaurants. Restaurant food would just make him sick. He would order it and then he wouldn't even eat it. So now he's saying, Joy, I need some fattening food to fatten me up. I thought, oh great. You'll stay skinny and I'll get fat. And I gotta have my coffee. Oh, I don't want to spill it on the carpet. I did spill some coffee on the carpet downstairs. Same thing, new carpet down there. We hadn't had it a day and I spilled coffee on it, and we tried every product on planet Earth to get that coffee out. If you know a way, let me know how on earth you get coffee out of carpet. I have an almost new friend. I do. She's an almost new friend. Her name's Mary. I think it's Mary. I have another friend named Mary. And she lives near our new house. And my friend, you remember Superman that came, and he was the EMT that helped my husband when he fainted that time. And his wife's name is Bonnie, and she's adorable, and we're friends now. So she knew another lady that does what I do that lives near to our new house. And so she wants to get us together. So we're going to meet sometime and have a cup of coffee or something. I'll probably have her over to my house and have her get it ready. You know, the furniture comes. All the furniture that's there now in the living room has to come back here because it goes in this room that we weren't supposed to have anymore. And I'm sorry, I know it sounds very, very echoey. And I know there's windows behind me, so you probably can't even see me unless let me turn this light a little bit. Maybe that'll help. I doubt it. Do I look any skinnier? I don't look skinnier to myself, but I can feel it when I put my clothes on. I think, what? When did these pants get so baggy? My goodness. And the waistband will be loose, or they'll keep falling down, and I'll put these baggy tops on, but I don't care. I don't care if this is baggy, it's staying that way. Because if I have to start fattening my husband up, I may need the extra fabric for my own fattening up that will happen when I fatten him up. Y'all get that, right? You know, when you get old, your husband gets skinny and you get fat. I told Jerry, I said, I remember when we were in Branson, and the buses would come in Branson, and all of the people would get out of the bus, and it would always be a skinny, skinny husband and a big wife. Oh, it was just funny to watch. I never ever saw a skinny woman and a fat husband. It just doesn't happen. I don't know what happens to you when you get to be 70 and 80, but it's kind of funny. Hey everybody! Joy here. Yeah, I've been vacuuming again. That's all I've done for 2 days, is vacuum. So this has a sucky thing for the cord, and I love that because I need to suck it in so I don't trip over it and kill myself. But remember, when I moved from my Edmond house, I had those 2 koala tables, and this was all covered with carpet here. I don't remember what I used to have here. Maybe nothing. Maybe just my mirrors and my desk, my built-in desk. I had this desk built in. We built this house. And the deal was, Jerry got the barn, the original huge barn, and I got the bonus room. This was the bonus room in the floor plans. And so I got to choose what I wanted up here, and I had them built in the bookcase into the wall, and each one of these, whatever these things are on the top of your house, cupolas are they called? And I had them build me this desk, and I had them put this in here so I could sit here and do something if I wanted to. So I have that guest room. This is the upstairs guest room I built for my mother. I think I already told you that. Totally cleaned up and empty. Over there where you are, totally empty. This is totally empty. The last thing I have is what's on the top of this desk. And you know, I'm not moving from this house yet, but I was moving. So I had taken everything out of drawers and cupboards and just stuck it on top of this desk. So I'm still going through it. And I'm just, you know, I've got rubber bands, I've got little sewing machine shaped book markers. I have the directions to one of the Bernina feet that I bought. I have chalk that goes in that thing you squirt your hem with. I have a candle dish with no candle. I have Jiffy Grip fabric that you put on the bottom of kids' nightgowns. You know how kids, they have the feet on their zip-up, what do you call those things? Anyway, it's for pajama feet or on the bottom of slippers. I've never opened it. I've never used it. I will probably give it away, so that means it's going downstairs to the Goodwill department. Throw it downstairs. I've got one measuring tape. Now, fortunately, I don't know if you can see this wall, but I've still got all these screws that are here in anchors that Jerry put in. And I took all the thread racks off of them, but I haven't taken the screws out yet, thank goodness, because those thread racks are coming back. And they will go right back up there on those screws they used to be on. So that will be, and that's just sewing thread. Coats and Clark sewing thread is all that was. So I could bring a table back and put it here. I might. But remember I took up the carpet and I made this be a wood floor because I wanted my chair to be able to roll around on it and they don't roll on the carpet. So I did that, and that was what, maybe 3 years ago? It hasn't been very long. And so this is the wood floor part. It looks like something should be here. Oh, and my cabinets, all of this, full of fabric. All of this was full of fabric. All of these big cupboards, full of fabric. Full. They're totally empty. Totally empty. I think down here, yeah, I didn't get to down there yet. Oh, and I'm glad. That's another strange stuff department. And this here is a file cabinet because I'm a secretary, you know. So I have to have a file cabinet. And so probably old manuals, old patterns. Here's a book, Altering Men's Ready to Wear. I took a class from that lady one time. So I've got to go through all of those. But if we aren't moving, hey, just leave them there. Jerry said let the kids deal with it. And I did talk to my kid, my daughter Tammy, and I told her what Jerry said. And she said, Mom, that is absolutely totally fine. She said, we probably won't even sell it. We'll keep it as the family lake house. So, hey, no wonder we're not selling it. That's a good idea, huh? So what am I doing today? I don't know. I don't have any fabric, except those couple of pieces that are right here. I don't know, these dots are cute. These dots are cute. Maybe I'll go through my duplicate patterns and find a blouse and do a, I can't do Sure Fit Designs because it isn't here. I can't do Judy Kessinger because it isn't here. But I can make a pattern and make it fit me and have a new little turquoise blouse with white dots. Huh? Cute? Cute, cute, cute? Maybe I will and maybe I won't. You know, when it's 17 degrees outside, it's like, should I be making a summer blouse? Well, I made a summer dress the other day. That dress needs to be taken in or I need to gain some weight, one. But I really like the dress. And I'm going to keep it and I'm going to wear it. But I may have to take it in. You know what you can do in a situation like that? You can take it in much deeper on the sides, but don't cut it off. And then if you gain back the 7 or 8 pounds you lost, then you can just unstitch it, rip it out, and then it will be, you know, bigger, like you are. So I don't really have anything to tell you or show you. Closets are empty. Remember, I was trying to empty the upstairs is what I was trying to do because you know how packed it was. I have 16 machines. Fortunately, I left 5 or 6 of them here and they'll stay here. But I don't want, I'm thinking, well, you know, since we're going to leave it to our kids and it's going to be their problem, maybe I should bring everything back that was here. But then I think, you know, what if Jerry changes his mind in 3 years and he says we're going to sell the house? I don't know. I don't know. But one day at a time, Jerry is gone, and I know the echo, yeah. Jerry's gone, and he is in Medill getting new tires on my car. The battery went dead in my car, and so we got a new battery, put a new battery in my car. And the reason the battery went dead is, this has happened to us twice. Jerry bought this thing that you stick in the cigarette lighter hole, and then you stick it on your windshield, and it holds your cell phone. And so when you ask for directions and your phone's, you know, the GPS is taking you somewhere, you have to have it plugged in. Well, 2 times we forgot that if you leave it plugged in, it's still on. And so my battery died. The first time it died, we had to get a new battery, and the second time it died. When it's days and days and days, and it is because we hardly ever use my car, when it's a long time like that, evidently it kills your battery totally. So, new battery, new tires. So this is the upstairs, bathroom, movie room, the room I built for my mother, which is now the upstairs guest room. This area over here was just an extension of, this is part of the upstairs bonus room. Then, you know about the rest of my sewing room, which used to be the attic. So that's how I ended up, because I had to move my long arm here, and there wasn't enough room in here for my long arm. This is my original sewing room. That's why there's plugs in the floor. This is my original sewing room. It stopped at the door there, at the stairs. I don't know if you can see it right now. But that was all attic. And I walked in there one day because I knew that the long arm had to come back from our commercial building in town. And I told Jerry, I went outside and I got him and I said, oh, guess what I figured out? And he actually said that was a great idea and agreed to it. because he wanted this room from day one. Remember, the deal was, I got the bonus room upstairs, he got the barn. Well, he wanted this room from day one for his big screen TV room. You know, and I kept saying, no, the deal was, that's my room, that's not your room. Well, when I moved into the attic, Jerry moved into here. So, that's our entire life story about this house. I'll let you go. I'll be back after a while if I have anything to show you other than big deal I vacuumed. I keep forgetting to tell you what day it is. That's because half the time I don't know what day it is. I know it's Wednesday, but it is January 17, 2024. And so now I'm in the attic, and I know you can see all the lights on the ceiling. I wanted this place lit up like Fort Knox, and it is. I love that. I like lots and lots of light. You know, that's the first thing we did there. We replaced 64 lights in the new house to us. We replaced 64 lights, and oh my goodness, did it make the hugest difference. It's like the sun moved into every room. It's wonderful. It was so dark in that house. So this is the former attic. When I came in here, it was full of shelving and all kinds of things you put in attics, and wood everywhere, you know, for support, and the floor was all that stuffing, that pink stuffing stuff, insulation everywhere. It was nasty. No window. There was no window down there. So I told Jerry I wanted a window down there, and I wanted a kitchen. So I built my mini kitchen over there. And I'm trying to figure out how to do that upstairs in the other house. There's a bathroom up there, and I thought maybe I could at least put a Mr. Coffee in there, or a what do you call these kind of machines where you put the little K-cup in? Keurigs. It's not easy talking with a cup of coffee in your hands, but I have perfected the art of it. You gotta do it when you love coffee and when it's so cold. I just went out to the attic. Oh, freezing. So, I still have one cutting table here. This is a horn cutting table. They are so expensive. I think I paid $500 for my two. I think they're like $1,100 now. So, I don't think I'll be buying another table for in here. But I do have one here, one there. I had intended to move this one there. And this was going to go upstairs in my upstairs sewing room in the other house. So I might just go to Joann's or someplace, or Amazon someplace, and just buy a, I don't know. How can you buy a cheap cutting table? I don't think they exist. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do until I do it, you guys. Too many options and too many different things you can do. So you can see this room isn't ready yet. I have to go through. These are the things that I was coming to move this time. I was going to get all this stuff out of here, and this room was going to be completely empty. All the machines were going to be gone. The two pink tables were going to be left in here, and everything else was going to be gone. And it's just all, you know, odd stuff. I've got things to make jewelry with, and I've got things to crochet with, and I've got buttons, cards of buttons, and a whole bunch of pens, and one of these, I took two of these rolling carts up there already, but I've got one left here, so it'll stay here. Just stuff. Hey, I just found some bolts of fabric. Look at this. Look at this. These were for backings for quilts. There's only black and there's only white, but hey, fabric's fabric. Oh, look what else I found. Oh my goodness, this is like Christmas morning. Look here. Can you even see this? This is a plastic tote full of knit fabric. Nice knit fabric. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I remember ordering a lot of these from Fabric Mark Fabrics. Ta-da! Whoa, let me see what all's in here. This is leftovers. I already made a top out of this. I made a top and a dress out of that. I must have bought miles of it. Lots of black and white in here. Look at this one. Black and white. Big paisley. Now I could be making some winter tops out of this stuff. Oh my. I may not be able to finish this video, you guys. I have got to play now. Yes. Yes. Look at that. Gray pants, black pants. I would never wear white. But I've got dark gray, light gray, and black pants. Oh, how nice is that? And that feels like about 3 yards. Very nice. Look at this. Look at this. This has the Gorgeous Fabrics tag on it because Gorgeous Fabrics are gorgeous prices, 20 bucks a yard for this black knit here. This is a real slinky one. You would make a slinky drapey cali top with. Beautiful. And look at this. This one has sparkles. Can you see? Can you see the sparkles? Let me open it up bigger. Don't look at my face. It does anything but sparkle these days. Isn't that gorgeous? Woo-hoo-hoo. I can make so many things now. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Here's another one that sparkles. Or maybe the sparkles, nope, this one sparkles too. It's the same print, I think. In black and white. Huh? All knits. All knits. Look at this pretty red. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ah, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Look at that. It's got black in it. Can you tell? It's got points up and down, zigzag shape with black in the back. Oh, I can make so many things. What a fun, see I have, you know I had all my fabric on bolts, and now that I have empty shelves, and I've got bolts, look here. Ta-da! I didn't get these moved yet. That's because I took all the fabric off of these and I gave it to Goodwill. Because I didn't want to move it to the other house, and I thought I could live without it. Now I could have kept it. But oh well, it will help somebody else get some fabric for a really cheap price. Here's a blue and a black. Does this do anything for you? Look there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I like it. I like it a lot. I do. Most of the rest of them are black and white. Ah, this is a fun one. This is blue, green, purple, knit. I'm sure all of these, let me get behind the lights. All of these probably came from FabricMartFabrics.com. Yeah, for wonderful prices. All right, whole bunch of more black and whites. And here is, ooh, that one's got big sparkle dots. Look at this black and white. Ooh, ooh, how nice. Are you all excited? I think the rest of today is another pretty gray. I think the rest of today, I'll roll up all these fabrics on these cards, bolts, what are they called? Poker board, stuffed board. Oh, my words, my words. What do you call them? What are you called? Well, I'll think of it and I'll type it right here someplace. I got these from Amazon, and then my friend Jeffrey in California told me to go to Dollar Tree. We have a Dollar General in our town, so I have to go to a different town for a Dollar Tree. But they have these, and they used to be $1. I guess they'd be $1.25 now. But they are the best because they're super, super cheap. And you want super, super cheap because the expensive ones are hard to cut through. And I cut through them with an X-Acto knife. Here's a solid. This would make wonderful pants. Wonderful pants. Yes, it would. Oh, beautiful. And would go with a lot of these grays. Of course. Oh my goodness. What a find under my cutting table. Who knew? I have to wind up all this fabric. I'll be back when my brain gets enough caffeine in it that I can remember a word. It's Thursday the 18th, did you hear that? Look who's here.
Hi guys, how are you?
If you want to see your best friend, you have to pretend move.
That's true. That is exactly what has happened to us, hasn't it? Yes, it has.
But Terry's going to work, even though my room is half gone. We do still have 2 cutting tables, and I want to show you this cute quilt that Terry, is it okay if I show you this pattern? Sure. It is the cutest pattern. It's called Dart, and you use, hold up your jelly roll.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
This is the jelly roll. So it's pre-cut 2.5-inch strips, and these are all batiks.
Yes, batiks are my favorite.
And I'm always looking for something to do with jelly rolls because I have 100 of them.
At least. At least.
But it's hard to find one that's really cute, but I just think this is adorable. And if I hadn't moved, I would have a jelly roll thing, and Terry and I could actually do this together today.
Yes, we could have.
So let me show you up close. If I can get back here behind the camera.
Oh, and you can get that pattern free off of, I think I got it off of fatquartershop.com.
Oh, is that where you got it?
And you can get it for free. It's a free download.
Let me see if it says down here. Robert Kaufman. It's for beginners. It doesn't say where you got it from.
I'm pretty sure it's fatquartershop.com.
Okay, so how fun is that for a jelly roll? And I totally am going to make one when I get up to my new house. Well, new to us, you know. So really cute. It's called, I don't know what Earth Views, if that's the company that made it, but the pattern's called Dart, and www.robertkaufman.com. And I'll bet you they have more than one.
They probably do.
Maybe they have other choices.
Oh, now they do have other choices. There was another one that looked like lattice work that I almost got, but I didn't want to have to think that hard today.
I don't know what lattice work is.
So it's like weaving. Yeah, it was like a basket weave. Okay, it really was like a basket weave rather than lattice. And I said I just didn't want to have to think that much today. So I went for something simple.
Now Terry's the queen of Bargello.
I love
Bargello quilt.
I love Bargello.
She made me a Bargello quilt. She made 2. Well, she made one. It wasn't for me, but I made her sell it to me.
She did.
Yes. I can't wait to get that one back out and hang it on the wall or put it on a bed or something. You know, I moved all my quilts from here. So I've got to bring back that quilt. I've got to bring back the pink quilt. I've got to bring back whatever quilt was over there.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And then hopefully Jerry doesn't change his mind again.
I don't know, these husbands, he's fairly normal. He's out in the trailer now. We're taking, Jerry has a lot of trailers, and we're taking a big trailer that has sides on it up there. We're not taking hardly anything from here except the stuff we got out of the RV. But we have to bring back. And I'm not going to pay for another U-Haul.
It keeps you young, Joy. It'll keep you young.
I don't think young is what it's doing. Unless being bald. You look younger when you're bald. I cannot tell you how much time I spend looking at wigs.
Joy.
On YouTube.
You don't need a wig. You do not need a wig.
I think, and I wouldn't mind wearing one, but then I would just die if I took it off at night and Jerry could see what was under the wig. He may be looking for more than a house.
I highly doubt that. Highly doubt that, Joy. Don't think so.
All right, y'all. We're having fun today. I'll be back after a while. Okay, it's back to just me. Oh my, I'm out of boards. I need some more of these boards for my fabric. Yes, I'll have to cut some. I do have some here. It was so much fun to see Terry. Oh my goodness, she's always like a breath of fresh air. It's so good to laugh. I laugh with Terry and I laugh with Philly. Jerry's not much for laughing. He's way serious. And pardon my shoes. I can't take them off. I've got the cowboy boots on, see? And they're really hard to get on, so I can't take them off. It was supposed to be so cold, but it's actually a beautiful day. I was outside without any more on than what I've got on right now, and Jerry's outside without a coat on. We burned a whole bunch of boxes. and a whole bunch of leaves. That's one good thing about here in Kingston. We can burn all we want, whenever we want. We live on some acreage up there too, but Sally told me you can't burn stuff up there. I think it was Sally. Somebody told me. Maybe it wasn't her. Someone told me. I think I asked Sally and she didn't know. Our neighbor. But it is so nice to be able to burn your boxes, especially when you get boxes every single day from Amazon. You know, Amazon is my Kingston store. I have an actual shelf with about 6 wovens on it, and another shelf with probably at least a dozen knits. I'll have to show you a picture in a minute. I'm so excited that I have some fabric here. My plan is to not bring a whole bunch of stuff back. Keep these 2 tables up here where the long arm used to be. Terry was just here, and she used this for a cutting table, and I used that one over there. It worked out just great. So just in case my husband changes his mind and we do end up selling this house, you know, I don't want to have to start all over on emptying this room. A lot of you have told me how you have moved, and so you know what a nightmare it is moving fabric. You can't pack a lot of fabric in a box when it's put on these, as I do it, wrapping it on a bolt. You can't put that much in there. Maybe, I didn't count, maybe 12 to 15. And when you have hundreds of bolts, it takes so many boxes. I should have shown you our fire a while ago, all the boxes. Okay, I'm going to shut this video down because we're leaving tomorrow, so I won't be able to do a snippet of tomorrow. But let me take my camera in there real quick and show you all my fabrics. So you can see that knit. Then I have the solid black. This is a pair of shorts that needs to be hemmed. This is another black knit. See the dots in this one? Aren't they fun? And then this one that I've already made 2 things out of. And this one. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so then let's go. Woo, are you dizzy yet? And here is the woven shelf. And look at this. This is the knit shelf. Can you believe that? How that accidentally got left behind. How lucky is that? Did you see my doll that looks like Terry, who was just here? My redhead friend. My mom always called Terry her favorite redhead. I have a couple dolls. I need to get rid of them, but I just can't. I have my Shirley Temple doll from when I was growing up. Isn't that cute? That's my Shirley Temple doll from when I was growing up. I wasn't much into dolls, and look at that pretty gorgeous doll up there. I don't have a whole lot of them. I think I was watching Home Shopping or something one time in my life, and I decided to get some of these dolls. I had a few more. I had, who's the one with the sheep? Mary Had a Little Lamb. I had her. I think I had Little Red Riding Hood, but I did give them away. I think there's some fabric under there. Yeah, look under here. That's all fleece. And I don't sew a lot with fleece, but I probably would have left that in this house. Remember I told you how I built the bookshelf in here too? Let's look under this one and see if I took anything out. But looky here, more fleece. Ha ha ha. All right, that's just a hodgepodge mess. Just don't even look at it if you don't want to. I'm so sorry. Sorry for my boots. They make such a noise. I was going to give those to Goodwill too, because last time I tried to put them on, I couldn't put them on. But today I used a shoehorn, and a shoehorn is a major help in times of shoe disasters. So, okay, I'll be back. I'll be at my other house, but I will be back, and maybe I can get to the point where I can show you around. Our furniture is almost here. All of our furniture but one piece is there at the furniture store in Tulsa, and they're supposed to deliver it a week from Saturday. This is Thursday, so a week from Saturday. And so we'll get our furniture in our living room. We don't have any tables though. We didn't order any tables. So it still won't look good But I don't know. I'll show you something. I'll show you how I put my machines up or something, okay? Please be patient with me. I don't know if I'll have time to sew up there. I hope I will. And oh, I was going to tell you, I thought something I could do with this empty room up here is I have a lot of works in progress, quilts in progress. Some just need binding, some need a border, and then they need to be quilted, and then they need a binding. Several. I have lots of them. Remember, I have that paper list of all those quilts on it? I have the 4th of July quilt I need to finish. So I'm thinking, when we come here, it won't be for a long time. We'll come down here and stay a week and then go back. You know, some nice week when Jerry can go fishing for a while, and he'll probably want me to go with him. That's okay. I'll go fishing. I don't mind going fishing if the fish are biting. If you're just going to hang some hook in the water for 5 or 6 hours, no, I don't like that. I don't want that. And he gets upset with me if I take a magazine or I take my iPad, and the iPad never works half the time out there anyway. So I can't sew on the boat. I have not figured out a way to do that yet, unless you hand sew. I actually could hand bind the back of a binding on a quilt, couldn't I? Well, depending on the lake. Sometimes the lake splashes up in the boat. Anyway, I will make use of this room like I did the RV. You know, I took projects into the RV. I made entire quilts in the RV. And so once I get organized up there at the new house, I will take my boxes, I have boxes, and I will put everything in it that I need to finish that one project, and then I'll just bring it here with me. See? So I can still be busy, and I can still do a lot of things, and I still can make a video. And I'm sorry about the sound. I know it's horrible. And the only way I know to fix the sound, I mean, the floor has always been wood, but hopefully when I hang the quilts back up, 4 quilts back up in here, hopefully that will solve the noise problem on the sound. All right? I'm going to let you go for now. We're heading out of here tomorrow, and next time you see me, I'll be in Mounds, Oklahoma. See you there.